Greetings, Growlmantlers. Dan from GameReviewsAU here, bringing you another game review. This time it is for Dead Island 2. I managed to get a review key from the publishers. Thank you very much. So yeah, I've been playing this for a little while before it's released, and it sits at the back of my head. It's a game that I want to get back into. It's a game that I'm kind of constantly itching to play. So I really enjoyed Dead Island 1. I don't know why people had such a bad take on it. I can kind of see why, because from the trailers and stuff we expected a different game, but what we got was just this run around, fight zombies, pick up weapons sort of thing. And that's kind of what Dead Island 2 is like, but it looks really beautiful. Now, if you enjoyed Dead Island 1, you're going to enjoy Dead Island 2 because it's pretty much the same thing, but in a different location, different environments, different storyline, different characters to play as, different ways to fight, and different animations to see, like finishing moves and all that. It's quite a satisfying... it's a bit of a hack and slash. You do a lot of kicking, a lot of swinging of your weapon, but yeah, the combat, I do feel like it shines quite well. So you're equipped with a kick. You always have your fists to fight with. You also pick up different types of melee weapons. So you could have a pool cue, or you could have a machete, or a katana, or you could have a sledgehammer. There are so many different things that you can pick up and customize. The customization comes in the form of adding like elemental effects to your weapons. So you could have it electrify your enemy, you could have it burn your enemy, you could add bleed effects and all that kind of stuff. It's quite open in terms of how you want to customize your weapon. And then there are other different things that you can add to your weapons, like making it deal more damage, making it last longer, so its durability lasts longer, and so on and so forth. So when you find that weapon that you just absolutely love swinging, go ahead and upgrade it. Now the other side of combat are the zombies. So they will come at you en masse. You might come across one who's floating around by himself, his or herself, or their selves, oh god no. Or you'll come across a swarm of them, and you'll have to try and keep them all at bay whilst doing your best to kill them. The zombies have like stamina meters, so you kick and kick and kick them, and then eventually they'll fall over. And if you get them to the right amount of health, you can crush their heads by pressing square. You can also do other interactive moves if you hit them in such a way. So there's plenty of ways to just enjoy the combat. There is a story tucked in away somewhere there that basically has your character, has been bitten but is immune from turning into a zombie. So everyone wants to know, why. They want to study you and all that jazz. So it's about trying to find the answers there and helping everyone survive and so on and so forth. You'll meet a lot of characters along the way, which is kind of surprising because you do meet quite a lot of live people, considering there's a zombie outbreak. You'll be running around rich mansions, you'll be running around stately homes, swimming through pools or electrifying them, exploring garages filled with amazing cars, or throwing oil everywhere and blowing them up. There's just a lot to do, and there are different little treasure troves that you can come across, but to access these you will need a fuse. Now these fuses can be purchased at the cost of money. Yes, cash still has meaning in this game, kind of weird. And then you can carry these fuses around on you and open doors to these treasure troves and hopefully get something good. But the treasure troves don't always come that easily. Sometimes there will be a monster in there that is incredibly strong. Sometimes there will be electricity flooding the floor, so you've got to find a way to turn off the electricity, turn off the water, or just run in, grab everything, run out and heal yourself. Yes. So as I mentioned, there are different characters to play as. I do believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was 5 or 6. And they each have their own unique sort of little modifiers. They'll all have their own strength, resilience, defense, all that jazz, agility. And then they'll also have like a passive skill. For example, I think her name was Amy. If she... Oh man, I don't remember now. It's something like if she dodges, then she will regain stamina. There's another one where they'll gain a minor damage boost if they're in a group of zombies. The character that I started playing most recently, when she charges up her attack, does a full-on hold down the button swing, she'll also let out a bit of an explosion, and that's going to knock away zombies that are near you, so it's quite handy. Choose the character that you feel suits your playstyle. I quite like the explosions because, yeah, I like AOEs. AOE. Yeah, area of effect stuff. Now the graphics in Dead Island 2, they're beautiful. Like, the zombies, they're so detailed, and the fighting animations, the finishing move animations, very, very detailed, very gory. This is not a game to be playing in front of children. There's quite a bit of swearing. The characters that you play as, they all have their own personality, and it comes out in their accents, it comes out in the things that they say, in the way they interact with NPCs, and so on and so forth. It's quite an impressive game. If you didn't like Dead Island 1, give Dead Island 2 a go anyway, I think. You're not going to know if you like this game unless you try it. It does get kind of samey, though. You'll be running around dodging zombies or killing them, and then eventually coming across a boss zombie. And these boss zombie fights, they can be kind of time consuming. Basically because the bosses have big health bars, and you've got to find a way to burn them and drain their health as fast as you can. Yes. Dead Island 2, I'm quite impressed with it. I will be jumping back in to Hell A, I think they call it. Funny. Yeah. So I'm giving Dead Island 2 5 out of 5 stars. I liked it. So there. Anyway, if you like this review, please hit the thumbs up button down below. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and if you do so choose to do so, leave a comment down below and check out my Patreon page. Consider pledging a few dollars or bucks, or yeah. See you next time.
Ugh!